Well, all right. As I said, I'm Letitia M, and we are all here. We're a part of Team Twilight. Well, not everybody here is a part of Team Twilight, but majority of us are a part of Team Twilight. And some of you are a part of the now new team Level Up. Woo woo. Courtney became platinum the same time I actually became a gold consultant. So we were able to create a new team under my leadership, under Courtney still. So if you have questions, we're still both in that chat with other mentors here to be able to answer your questions and to get you to be at the best level you can be as an agent. That's what we're all here for. Your success is my success, and my success is your success. So we're all here to just continue to help each other. The name of my business is SLM Bookings. I've actually been in business for over 20 years as a independent business owner. As an agent, I've only been here for a few months with Archer. And as a mentor, I started in October. So I love being a mentor. I love bringing people into this business, and I supercharged myself to get to that gold level. And for all of you guys out there you're definitely welcome. For all of you guys out there that are looking to really launch this business and see it grow and be successful, you have to think about what you're doing as a business owner at all times. You can't just think about selling this travel. You have to think of organizing your business so that when people see you, no matter where they find your business at, it makes sense. So the first thing we're going to talk about why we are looking into the making your business make sense is brand recognition, right? There is not a company out here that is making major money that when you see their logo, no matter where you see it on, no matter where you see their slogan at, that you don't recognize them. So why should you not do the same? So before you start marketing your business, think about the places your business will grow. Is it going to be on social media, your own website? Are you going to put your logo, imaging, and slogans on business cards or on other printed material? Well, you always want to have a clear, clean logo. It doesn't have to be as simple as mine, but you want your slogan or your message to have a clear point of what you're doing. What is your plan? What is your mission? It shouldn't be just something that you thought was catchy and you like. It should be something that's connecting people to the type of services and products that you're offering. Once you start using too many different images or branding tools that are not connecting you, your potential clients may not know they're following or reaching out to the same brand. So they may have found you or have your business card from an event that they met you at, but then when they go online, your imaging, everything just looks crazy. It's all different. Your message isn't the same. They might think, you know what, somehow I connected to the wrong business. So you want to always make sure that your branding, you are recognizable from that client from the first time they meet you to wherever they decide to follow you. So you can always do small variations, but don't stray too far from that brand you created. Your returning clients may not connect if they think it's a copy of you. How many of you have had your identity stolen on just Facebook alone? We're not going to talk about my issue with the bank right now, but when you think about how many people out here are carbon copying each other, you want to make sure that your message is always clear and your brand can always be recognized. So there's a lot of places that you can go to actually create logos, slogans. You can take images that are not copyright protected to be able to use them. And one of the places that we always recommend is going to be Canva. And the reason that is they offer a lot of free marketing material. And one of the things is logo creation. So why not go there and create a really nice logo for yourself that you can use on no matter what type of material or social media site that you plan on using it for. The one that I did has a clear background, so I'm able to put it on anything that has light or dark images. I did the same thing with the team branding. So that way, if I'm doing something online or even if I'm ordering some material, it's easier for me not to worry about what my background looks like, that it's going to just drop in. And now the background that's there has been created for my new image. So it's some smart things that you want to think about. And Canva does let you remove the background from certain images that you put up. So take your time when you're creating it. Don't just select the first thing you see. This is something that you want to stick with for a long time. If you're in this for the long haul, like I am, like Courtney is, then you know you want to make something that people are going to remember you for. Now, when you connect your message to everything, your business name should either have the @ symbol in front of it or the hashtag. So when you're posting on social media sites, it's important to remember to add those things. It's going to create more visibility for you in your SEO profile, which is search engine optimization. So if a client decides to Google you before they work with you, your posts, tags, your presence, everything that represents you and your business comes up in that feed more because you've been connecting them using your own business name. So I kind of put an example up here, but I'm going to show it to you in real time as well. I just at SLM bookings, and everything that was on that page came up to be me. So let's take a kind of a look at that. Let me make sure. Yep. Okay, great. So I at SLM bookings. And as you can see, my LinkedIn, YouTube, I did a press release, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook again, because I'm actually going to be doing an event this Saturday. I'm going to be speaking at the Women Entrepreneur Expo. So I see she said something about my business and boom, look, it comes up. Some of the images that I have placed online, some of the videos, and I see it's 2 pages worth of stuff. Let's see what's on the other one. Well, yep, that's actually me. Destination Weddings. I don't know why it's in Chinese, but I will take it. Maybe I'm going to have some customers coming from out of the country. Love it, love it, love it. And as you can see, my Google business is up. It has my phone number, my Calendarly link, so that people want to make appointments with me. They can click it right there. Got a couple of reviews here and some other people who are doing something similar to me will come up in that feed as well. But, you know, again, I'll take it. So when you are thinking about what you're putting online, if you're not adding, hashtagging, mentioning your business website itself, you're doing yourself a disservice, because then how are people going to connect to you? How are they going to find you? Trust me when I say there are a lot of people out here that don't do business with people they cannot find. Another easy way to do this is to have your followers be prompted to use your hashtag in contests or promotions. Ask them to hashtag your business or at your business in their own feed. This is going to do a couple of things for you. It's going to help get that optimization up, right? Because now your name is getting mentioned more and more, but it's also going to assist you in gaining higher visibility and more followers. So now it's on their feed. Someone from their side might follow you that you may not have ever gotten in contact with. And so you'll have clients wanting to know more how they can connect with you just because their friends are talking about you or their business associates. So by having other people use it for a promotion or a contest, it's very easy to be able to have that visibility grow for you. And that's what you want. So, and again, key thing here before you start really doing a lot of posting, create a tagline or a slogan so that no matter where you are, you're keeping the focus on what you do best. All right. Because there's a couple of other businesses that got SLM. SLM also stands for service level marketing. So you have a couple other people that have SLM in their business name. How many of you in the room today use their name, your own first or last name as your business? Let me see some responses in the chat. How many are using your name as your business name? No one? Oh my goodness. I know some of you are using it. But when you are using your name, how many people do you think have the same name you have? So that's something that you have to really kind of be careful about when you're doing that. So by having a tagline or a slogan, you're definitely keeping that creativity to your business and not their business. So it's something you want to also look out for.
Okay.
Now, what can you do to make your social
Okay,
media
I'm
presence
definitely gonna
kind of really
call
come
you
to
back
life?
because I think last night
Oh,
I
I can
just
hear
up
someone. I'm
one of my
sorry.
girls said, "Oh shit, she must be asleep." Excuse my language. But, but
Yeah.
but yeah. So I'm gonna definitely call you back after this, and then we can go from there. Okay, baby.
All right, Derek. Sounds good.
Yeah, I couldn't even find a mute. I couldn't even mute him myself. That's so hilarious. So anyway, when you can do what you can do to make your social media presence come to life. So to me, there's three different things that we should be thinking about every time we're talking about social media in our own mindset. So one is that every platform speaks differently. Okay, so what you say or post on one site can have a whole different feel on another site. And I too have a bad habit of copying and pasting it and just making it easier. What I post on Facebook, I'm just throwing it on LinkedIn, but they should actually have different types of posts. They should talk a little differently because the people who are on Facebook are there for one reason, and the people who are on LinkedIn are there for a different reason. Another thing that you should be thinking about for your social media is when you first get started, don't watch those numbers. Watching the numbers can drive you crazy. You'll sit there and think to yourself, no one's liking, no one's sharing, no one's doing this. Why do you care at this moment? At this moment, you're building your reputation. You are building your account so people can see that you are an active business owner. So what you should be thinking about is what you're doing, not how it's being perceived at this point in your business. So sometimes we may think our efforts aren't reaching our target audience, but sometimes people look and just don't touch anything, right? They kind of look at it and don't respond, and that's okay. So, but if you're in it for the long haul, don't watch your posts. Just keep posting, think positive, and start enjoying what you do. Because that saying, if you build it, they will eventually come, right? So you just have to have faith that your message is getting out there, and we'll talk about ways that you can change that if you think that it's not. If you've been doing it for 2-3 months and you're still not seeing engagements, that is a different story, and we'll talk about that. And the third thing is to let your experience shine. Top sellers know the secrets, and what the posting secret is, to post often, post a lot, but switch it up. How many people in this room right now are travel agents? I'm hoping it's all of us, or, maybe we in the wrong room, right? So what's going to make your business different from the person that is virtually sitting next to you? It is giving out different tips. It's being engaging to your audience, not just throwing different offers and different posts down their throat. You actually want to show that you're an expert in travel, and this is why people should come to you for their booking, not I'm just opening up a service and I'm just trying to nickel and dime myself in here. So this is what the top sellers know. They know to post something engaging. They know to engage on other people's social media. They know to put up tips, and they know to put up mock bookings. So, and even if they just sold a package, they may put up that information for a package they sold, because what can they do? They can recreate that, right? So you want to make sure that you're not just mock booking, and you're not actually showing people you're an expert in travel. This is a really important factor right here. So let's take a step into Facebook business. Facebook users are there for two reasons, and I dare you to deny it. They're there for attention to what they're doing when they're not online, right? They want to post about their meals. They want to post about where they're going, where they've been, how they're doing it. This is what they're posting, right? So, or they're there to use it for Messenger to connect with people who they don't want to give their phone number to. So let's be real. What are you going to share with them that's going to gain their attention away from themselves? If you share your journey, your experiences, the fun you're having with your new opportunity, you will see how differently people react to your success. Think about when you posted your certificate. How did your family and friends respond from the announcement of the new opportunity that you had gained from becoming a travel agent? People commented, they gave you hearts or thumbs ups. You might have gotten a couple of inboxes asking you questions. So when you post more about you and the business, other people will take notice. That is a very important factor. Now think about when you posted your first deal versus maybe 20 deals later. When you posted your first deal or two, people might have engaged it. They might have liked it. You might even have gotten a question or two out of it. But some of the ones that you might have posted lately, people are passing it by. Because if that's all you're talking about, if that's all you're thinking about, they see that too. And people are not going to engage you if they think that you're only there to market to them. However, you have to change your way of thinking on Facebook, and your engagements will go back up. So if we go back up to here of sharing your journey, your experiences, and the fun you're having with your new opportunity, and we go back to the other point where I said, you have to think about doing some promotions, doing some contests. And we're looking here and I'm saying, listen, you want to make sure that you're giving tips, maybe start a travel blog, be engaging. How differently are you going to be received on Facebook? So, when we posted this was great. But now when we post this, I'm not selling you anything. I'm just telling you about it. And I might even have something that says, that water looks so crystal clear, I can't wait to go. Do you know how many people say to me, well, where is that? Is that something I can book? You don't have to always, I probably put up 1 or 2 mock bookings a day. Everything else is other stuff. Try to be engaging and the people will come. Now, LinkedIn, I have a love-hate relationship with LinkedIn. I do love them though. LinkedIn is like the business friend you may have forgotten you had. People on LinkedIn are looking to connect business to business. And what are you right now? You are now a business owner. You should have not only a professional LinkedIn page, but you need to create a business page as well. Okay. So you promote what they're doing or what they're looking for. That's the beauty part about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is not just people saying, I'm doing this, buy from me, buy from me. You have a lot of people on there that say, I'm looking to connect. Oh, yeah, I know you're not. I know. Courtney's not fond of them right now, but that's a whole different LinkedIn sad story. But you have people that are there that's saying, I want to connect. I need a web designer. I need a partner to do this. I'm looking for people to join a board, or I want to join a board. So you'll see people are engaging a lot differently. And here is your golden opportunity to join groups, engage in different industries, and book business travel. And because LinkedIn is about business to business, you're most likely to receive some referrals from some of these people here as well. Not just for travel, but if you are like me, I'm a mentor. I'm always looking for people who want to get into this industry. I have received people that said, hey, I think I might have somebody. I'm going to send them to you. So absolutely, you got to create that business page. You said your own business page. That's right. So the things that you want to do with LinkedIn: engage professionally, talk about business travel, retreats, summits, and things like that. Spas that people can go to, things that, people who work these 9-to-5 heavy jobs, they may want something relaxing. Create flyers that give them that atmosphere of relaxation. You also want to make some new connections. When in groups, stay on topic with the discussion, all while branding your industry and your knowledge on how it relates, right? So I'm going to show you, let's see if I still have that post up. Here's a post that I did. Hopefully it won't flip me all the way back down, and it did. Oh, it didn't flip me all the way down. Phew. All right. So this guy posted something about Disney and how they were increasing their prices, which we all know they increased their prices, and how it was going to affect their bottom line, the decrease in the possible audiences. So who has, like, kind of like ownership in their title. I'm talking about resorts, cruises, destination weddings. So I went ahead and I shared on that post. And sure enough, I got a connection from this discussion. He had 130 people actually engage on it. 81 people commented, 4 people reposted it. And I gained 5 new connections just from making this post, because people were inboxing me like, so how do you know so much about travel? And did you study this? So when you are coming out and you are being the expert, you never know who you will gain from just being able to share a little bit of your knowledge and sharing a little bit about what you know, down how it relates to the industry that you're working for. So it's always a good thing. So now another thing that you can do with LinkedIn, if you have that business page, you can now connect branch up. This is a big thing here. Sometimes we lose track, we lose focus. We may not always be able to post responsibly like we should be doing. So at least you have branch up as a backup. Right now, they're kind of doing moderate posts. They're not posting as heavily as they do on our Facebook business pages. But I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take whatever they can throw up there. Because I was behind this week. I had a lot of presentations I had to get set up for, and I just did not do my social media the way I should have. So boom, leave it to them. They got some stuff out for me, but don't just let them do all the work. Don't let them do the heavy lifting. Still create your own unique posts and share them on your personal page as well. And remember, going back to that first slide, every post that your business does, every once in a while, throw it on your personal page, engage your business. You're creating that loop for your SEO, building you up a lot more. Because if you have more people that engage with you on your business page than you do, on your personal page than you do your business page, then start sharing some of the stuff from your business page so people can see your logo. They see you engaging with it. And then you can tell them, hey guys, like my business, while you're making a comment. So always keep those things around, and it'll start to build up for you. And show them that you're the travel agent. Again, give helpful travel tips, travel advisories, and answer questions in groups based on the research you've done. Every time you show someone that you are the expert, every time you are engaging professionally, you are just, right now, I think I have, let me go back to my LinkedIn and look. My post impressions, and I've only posted twice this week, already have 249. That's not like extremely high, but for someone who just started their LinkedIn business page in October, I think that's extremely well. And if I come in here, yeah. So I end up in 269 searches. That's 4% less because, like I said, I haven't been doing anything. And this is just in the last 7 days. I've had 48 unique visitors, 63 new followers, and you can see that's down. 590 post impressions, 7 custom button clicks, and 1 new lead. So I only have 137 followers. Like I said, I just created this in October, but it's already going, doing a lot better than I assumed it would. And I don't use Boost, and I have it, and I do post some funny stuff. Like I said, be engaging, be fun with it. I do post, these are all my postings. And now, where I got this from? I got this from Vax Vacations. They have a couple of little images that we can use. And so I was like, you know what? I need to use them up. This one is, this one is from Branch Up. This one is from Branch Up. But everything else that you're going to see on my feed have been originally me. See my branding on there? Yeah, man. Branding on there. I think even in my videos, I make sure to put some kind of, there it is, branding on that video. Absolutely. I create a lot of videos, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute as well. So how I talk on LinkedIn, definitely different than how I talk on other social media sites. So Twitter. Yeah, I know. Now, the problem I'm having with Twitter, the problem everyone's having with Twitter is Twitter has changed very drastically. However, it is still a valuable resource and it still has a valuable audience. So the different things that you can do on Twitter that I think is unique is you can create lists, and you can create a list to follow, or you can create a list for following for like specific topics or hobbies. So when I first created in October, my new Twitter account, what I decided to do was I created a list for travel, and I started adding popular travel sites. And in doing that, they see when they are added to lists. So other people started kind of following the list I created. So then when I use certain hashtags, even though they may not be following me directly, they end up liking and sharing the post just because they actually are following more so the list, or they're following the hashtag that I created. So it's definitely important to utilize this kind of free resource, right? To gain people that you can have these conversations with, and to gain clients, because that's what we're all here for. We want to make that money. So this is a cool way for you to be able to kind of get into a lot of people's lists, or also getting them to follow you by adding them for their hobbies and their topics. You can also supercharge your posts with hashtags. Twitter followers, like I said, may not even follow you, but they follow the hashtag and like and share just based off of that. Since becoming a mentor, I use like now hiring now, things like that. And I will get people to retweet it just because they're following the now hiring brand. They want to also try to help other people get jobs. So those are really good things and tips to use. I know I started using Travel Agents Rock. I don't know who started it, but I sure am in it. And so I get people looking and engaging in some of those posts that I say travel agents rock with. So it's a really cool thing to use your hashtags responsibly. Some people, their whole post is hashtags, but use them responsibly and just have fun with it. And if you do Twitter from your phone, they have a new live feature that you can create an event and go live to engage an audience in real time. So let's say you happen to go on vacation, or you're out at a sporting event or a concert, you can kind of jump into that live audience, and people don't even have to be following you to see what live events are going on. Just like in Facebook, you don't have to be following somebody or don't have to like someone, but it may come up on your feed. So you can kind of get people to jump in and do a live contest right then and there while you have a captive audience, and get them to like, share, and follow, or like, share, and retweet. And then once they, I said share it twice, but anyway, but once they do that, then one, you've grown your audience. Two, you have a giveaway that you're giving to somebody that is going to do what? Make them come and see what else you have to offer. They're going to tell other people about this contest that they won. And trust me, we have so many free things that we can be giving away. And if you don't know about it, I think Courtney has a video. Courtney, do you have a video on the giveaways? I know I watched a video recently for it, and it's easy for you to be able to sign up to get some of these free giveaways that you can run your own contests to kind of get that engagement up as well. So just awesome, awesome. They're not the best, but they are definitely still in the game. I used to love Twitter. They used to be like one of my best friends. Not so much right now. But TikTok. Ooh. I had an agent the other day tell me TikTok, really TikTok, okay? So you can make fun videos, quick ads, and promotions. You can grow your audience and have a few laughs, but don't fall into that TikTok lock, okay? You're still working and you don't want to spend hours just watching TikTok. And Courtney said, if you ask your mentor, because we know there are different groups in here, they can point you to the right group for those type of promotions. All right. So the future is quick videos. I think we all know this. This has been going on for a while now. Ever since we started doing short videos, and then TikTok just a few years ago made it so that no one reads anything anymore. unless you're reading subtitles, right? So, you can use a lot of free services to make quick ads or commercials for your business and upload them to TikTok. I suggest getting a professional business profile as well as your personal. I don't even have a personal. I wasn't on TikTok before, so I only have a professional one, but I suggest getting a personal one and a business profile. They don't make it easy. If you don't have an EIN, I suggest you get one. EINs do not cost you anything. You can get it as a sole proprietor because they will want to see your documents. So you can shoot them a copy of that document as proof that you are a real business. Now, once you get on, you can like and share with your personal account to kind of help boost the follows and likes for your business profile. Remember to use your branding in everything you create, even if it's a video, somehow get your logo in there. You don't want anyone taking your video and having their way with it, right? So after I posted my videos to TikTok, I forgot, you know what? I got a YouTube page I haven't used in like almost 8 years. So I just flipped all of my videos recently. I think it was about maybe 3 weeks ago over to YouTube as well. And I mean, because there's always room for a quick 1 to 2 minute video. So I'll kind of show you guys what I did. I just kind of everything I created, I just popped it over here as well. And some of them went into shorts because I try to make quick videos. I want to make them like ads. So, you know what? I'll show you guys one of the videos I made it. Weekend plans is funny. Let's see. Let's just do this one. And it would be nice if I had the sound on. Oh, no, don't do that. There we go. All right. So there are a couple of different free sites that you can use to create videos that offer the free services. Yes, Courtney is absolutely. Canva is one of the places that you can go to create free videos. If you have the free account, you don't have access to some of the premium features. Unfortunately, I sit on a board for a nonprofit, so I do. Oh, it didn't share the sound. It was just light music. That's all it was. It wasn't even anything. I'm sorry about that, author. Yeah, it wasn't even anything that was really, there was no words to it. I do have a video that I did a voiceover recently. Absolutely. But that wasn't one of them. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how I make sure that I'm staying on topic for my brand, kind of making it fun, doing a little fun thing in there all the time, but making sure my logo always appears at some point in that video. And I do have some videos where my logo is on every screen. So, because you just never know in this world, everybody's taking everything from everybody. So you want to make sure you stay brand tight. But yeah, so Canva does allow you to make videos. With the premium service that I have, I can do a little bit more. I used to have a Venmo account, so I was able to create a couple of different videos using Venmo. Very expensive, so I'm not sitting here suggesting them to you, but if you can get a trial, knock it out, get as many videos made as you can before it ends. But there are a couple of other services that will allow you to, if you're trying to make an ad or a promotion. So to me, it's really important to kind of get your skin in the game on videos. If you know someone who can make videos, tap on their door, ask them to make you a couple of videos. But don't be afraid to get out there and experiment with yourself. Show people your outing, even if it's just going out to dinner. You can say, hey, this was paid for by you, all my wonderful clients, and I thank you for it. It's always just something that you can do, and tagging your business, because again, people are not really reading a lot of this information. They just want to see it flash and go. So we need to kind of jump in that business of flash and go with them, or you're going to get left behind. Same thing kind of with Instagram. Instagram is post on the go, right? Best reactions come with activities and functions. So the question is, how you doing? Because I don't know how I'm doing it, but I try to get it in as much as I can. So it's an in and out and about, I should say, engagement media. When posting on Instagram, your audience wants to see you out and about. Okay. They want to feel the engagement. They want to see you having a good time. They want to feel that good time you're having. So videos and photos can really bring the audience in, which can bring in the business. So it's similar to Twitter. Your word count can count against you. So using more hashtags to express yourself here can get the message across while showing pictures of a vacation package you have to offer. But let's say you haven't gone on a vacation or your vacation is not set for a little while. Ask your friends and family if you can utilize some of the photos of their vacation. Have you just recently planned someone or just booked a client to go on vacation? Just send them a reminder when they get back to give you feedback, to give you a review, and ask for a photo so that you can post it on social media. If you have a website, you can post it on that website. And most importantly, that you can post it on Instagram. You always want to share it. And I know even on the Evo site, if you don't have your own personal site, the site that Evolution has given you allows you to upload photos. They can be your client photos as well, as long as they're not inappropriate. You can definitely upload those photos showcasing the type of vacations that you have helped people be able to take. So always make sure that you're getting any kind of review with a photo. I always ask for a photo, and that way it really can highlight that trip for you. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about in the branding world itself is your own personal website. I mean, it is an amazing deal that Archer and Evolution has provided us with one. But when you are really ready to showcase your personal business, you need a website where you can call all the shots. So creating an amazing website, it's not too hard. There are a lot of free resources out there for you. I know in our Discord and on some of the websites that we have our resources on, there are some things on Google Pages, Ionos, and I know there's another one out there. Then if you're ready to kind of build and you don't mind maybe paying a little bit for something, you can always look at GoDaddy. You can look at Wix. I believe Yahoo still has the Yahoo website builder. So there are a couple of, Google domains, absolutely. And so there's a couple of sites out there that you can utilize to build a great, even if it's just a landing page, it's something that you can call your own, because you want to be able to have your email, your phone number, your website, but the look of what you want. So there are a couple of places that I prefer to take my brand to. Next year, I want to focus on destination weddings and honeymoons. I still want to do other vacations. I mean, I'm not going to turn down business. I'm no fool. But one of the people who I've recently partnered with is the Knot and Wedding Wire. And in order to make sure that I kind of have a really good representation for myself, I definitely need to make sure I had a good website. That was one of the things that they talked to me about. I already had a website, wasn't a problem, but they just wanted to make sure before you kind of jump in on this kind of level that your business is ready. And so I already had my own website, and I always make sure to kind of change it up a little bit. Of course, I have my Facebook dashboard here so that, you can kind of see a couple of my posts, like me from right here. Don't have to look for me too far. I have a couple of the flyers and some of the other things that I have done. Viator is right here built onto my website. So you can actually click on any of these, and I'm going to change these up next month because we'll be out of Christmas. So I won't need to have Christmas and New Year's things up here anymore. But you can also embed things into it. So you can embed Disney. Disney allows you to either do an embed like I did here. But you can also do a Disney page. So when you click on it, It's going to take you to my travel site for Disney. And so everything in here is, I created my website on Wix, but I've also used to be a web designer. So at one point, Elaine, in 1 year, I've created over 300. Yes. So the reason why they probably weren't allowed to be uploaded was because if you're trying to do the Disney images on a Google site, you cannot upload their images. However, I got the embed from Disney themselves and just connected it to my site. So this is, I'm going to show you right here at the bottom. Look, Archer Travel, Letitia, because I don't really like to put my last name all the time, my phone number, my email address, my website, but this is Disney. See, at Disney, all rights reserved. So if you're trying to put their images just on their on your site and you don't have this as well, it will get rejected, especially depending on what web host you're using. We found that Google will block all of that. So you have to definitely be careful. But what I love about the page instead of the embedding is that if they want to explore it, they can explore it. All of these things still open up. And I've already put a note on my site. Some links will open a new page so that they're not, kind of shocked that they're no longer on my actual page, but on my hosted Google, I'm sorry, my hosted Disney page. So this was really important for me. And that's something that you can't do with Archer, right? The other thing that you can't do with Archer is going to be adding the tours. So even though I have it embedded here, I only picked a couple. Yeah, you probably have to use the supplier photos. You know what? If you actually send Google an email and let them know that those were your personal and that you're a travel agent and maybe send them a copy of your certificate, they may change their mind. Because we were going head to head with a couple of other agents who were having something, a very similar reaction to it. But if they're your personal pictures, they should not be, not allowing you to use them. So I would definitely double check with that. So as I was saying, this embed is really great, but it only kind of shows a couple of tours. And if, some people, they don't think outside the box, you're definitely welcome. So you can click on the tours here. And it takes you to the Viator site where you can see my name is still here, right? And then they're showing some things that I recently looked at because we were looking at some stuff for a customer to go to Montego Bay. And so we were looking at things to do in Montego Bay. But they can sit here, they can put in what they want, their dates, and they buy it directly. So they don't even have to wake you up in the middle of the night to book a tour. They can come right to your site and do it themselves. So that's what I love about that embed. And last but not least, if you go to Viator, no, you're good, Elaine. If you go to viator.com, register, and then you can utilize the link. And with Wix, you can do when you're building your toolbar, instead of creating a new page, you can create it as a link. I hope that answers that question for you. And the last one I have here is golden tickets. And everybody should know about golden tickets. So when you click on golden tickets, where is it going to take you to? slmbookings.goldentickets.com. So again, still all just off of my site. And that's what I love about it. Even my Knot and the Wedding Wire, it will take you to those two places. But I still have things about destinations. I still have things about vacations. That's going to eventually come up or not. There we go. And just talking about the type of services, and where I got these from. If you are a working agent, right? I got these right from Vax and from Vacation Express. I still talk about weddings. I talk about the type of things that we can do and have a different form just for people who are here for destination weddings or for honeymoons. I have an About Us page. I have a contact page, have another form here. I don't really use the Jot form too much because everything from my website comes to me. I even have a chat button. So this to me it's more my speed of being able to connect with people and being able to round everything. And I think Courtney can tell you, a lot of the times when I go to register for things, or when I'm, looking to engage people for becoming an agent, one of the first things they do is they kind of come to my site and they see, this looks like a real business. This doesn't look like somebody just threw this together. and this looks like a real business. And so they're not afraid to sign up with me or do business with me, right? And I'm no fool. I still have a become an agent button here. And I talk about a little bit of what we do and what their expectations are. And I even have my Calendly embedded onto the page itself, so that they can book their appointment to go to that informational meeting. So, you know, this is the kind of stuff that I love. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys that. And one other thing I wanted to show you before I take questions is that I use Buffer to automate my post so that I don't have to sit here and make sure that I'm posting something on social media every day. So, yep, I'm going to get to that in just 1 second. We'll talk about that, Sammy. So I told you that you have to do a mock booking, something fun, maybe a video if you have some creative videos, or if you can get some created, and tips. So I also do tips, and I have them going to Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And through Instagram, I also have it floating over to Facebook for me as well. I do not pay for the membership. Elaine, I almost beat you to it. I do not pay for the membership. However, I'm thinking about it because I used to use Hootsuite a long time ago, and I only paid $6 a month for it. And I used to be able to post to like 20 different sites. So now I'm only able to post to 3 sites using the free service on Buffer. But for, I think it's only for $6 or $7 a month, then I can post to 20 different sites. I know that Courtney uses, Courtney, who is it that you use? I know you use a different platform than I do. And they also do give you that start page. So you can also have all your social media kind of showing up on one thing as well. But I'm thinking about starting it maybe in January or February. Zoho, she uses Zoho Social. So you can definitely find out more information about that. That is it's similar. It posts the same, you know, to me, it does anyway. And I can have, you know, for Instagram, I can either have this just go as a regular post, or if I want to put it on my reel, I can. You know, you select the day and time, you upload your images any way that you want to. But when you first go to do a post, for example, all 3 of them are up here. But if I don't want it to go to one of them, I don't have to, right? So then I can just say start a post. You guys know I'm not posting this. So then when I go to customize for each network, then I can open it up. And if I wanted different hashtags or a different photo to be here, then here, then here, then I can kind of adjust it based off of which ones I wanted to go to. You know what? That's a good question. You probably can get it to, because you program where you want it to go to. See where it says add the channels. Let's just take a look really quickly. And I see start page, TikTok. There it is. Woo woo. Oh, y'all know I'm going to pay for it now. Google Business Professional. So we all know I'm going to pay for this now, because that is the one thing I hate to have to go do. Yes. Deborah Silva Rhonda. I love it. I love you guys today. So yeah, so those are just a couple of tips that you can utilize to make sure that, yes, you are posting on all of your social media sites, but you can adjust it to make it talk the way it should talk on each one, right? So that you're not just kind of blindly copying everything to that. So, and you understand, I hope, the importance of one day, not saying today, but one day owning your own professional website, because to me, it definitely makes a difference in how people engage me and how they look at my business. All right. So questions. Who's got them? Absolutely, Dawn. I'm actually doing a website builder on is it the 18th, I think? I don't want to lie to you. So that was your question too. So but I am doing another training. This was just my first training, guys, and I'm so happy you all were here with me, but I am going to do another training on websites. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. And